Liberty City, the land of opportunities for its honest and hard-working citizens. The countless homeless individuals that you can find sleeping under the city's many underpasses, or even the infamous city street sweepers, taking the janitorial duties for themselves, cleaning up the streets and making sure no dirty deeds get done on the block while they're on patrol. If you couldn't tell, the City of Liberty is a sight to behold. But for a city as such, with all its splendor and glory, you can expect that there are many secrets unknown to the common folk, hidden well within these concrete walls. My name is Lost Disciple, and welcome to the mystery of Grand Theft Auto 4's abandoned Sprunk factory. The Sprunk factory, or more formally known as the Alderney Sprunk factory, is an abandoned warehouse in the factory for the game's caffeinated beverage, Sprunk, a spin-off of its real-life counterpart, Sprite. The factory itself is located on Argus Street in two-door Alderney, or for an easier way to remember it, it's the big spooky building right next to the Honker Strip Club. Despite being abandoned and in a state of disarray, the building is still accessible for Nico to take a look around in and explore what used to be a bustling factory filled with workers. It is unknown exactly when the factory first shut down, or how long it's been abandoned for now, but determining from an interior inspection of the premises shows that the building has been in disrepair for a while now. There's water leaking from the busted pipes, broken windows, some of which are boarded up to prevent squatters from entering the building. The significance of this building is also unknown outside of the fact that it was once used to produce and package some of the Sprunk beverages that are shipped throughout Liberty City, and can be purchased at one of the many vending machines littered throughout the city. The factory is also used as the main area for the story mission, Trespass. When one of Nico's contacts named Phil Bell points our Russian protagonist to the factory to dispose of a man named Charles Mateo, or better known by his alias, Chubby Charlie, and his henchmen before he can get the opportunity to rat out the Pegorino crime family into the commission, as they were the ones who set up the Russian mafia and stole their cocaine package. Even during the mission, the factory itself is aged and run down and seems to have been abandoned for a pretty long time before Nico makes his trip over to it. Many myths and rumors have made their way around the internet, all based on this abandoned factory. Ghostly wails, and the lights flickering on and off. Objects being moved around. Even some going as far to say that they've seen a black shadowy figure stalk them from the shadows while they took an extended tour around the factory. Now, it's hard to prove or disprove a myth without up-to-date evidence, so prepare yourself, because we're going to go take a look for ourselves. Now, it's right here on the map for those that can't find it. If you want to explore it for yourself, it's right on this street. And like I said, it's right down the road from the Honkers, so you might even take ourselves a trip to the club after this. Alright, so the entrance to the warehouse is these abandoned train tracks that we can go down. Like I mentioned, sometimes there's hobos down here and prostitutes, but I guess they're not here. Oh wait, I might have spoke too soon. No, there's no one here. They might be out there panhandling or something. What we're looking for are where there's supposed to be like a deep voice from like this bouncer or something when you shoot the gun. There's the objects moving and a shadowy figure that's supposed to be watching us. So the myths say, if legend is true. So we're on the first floor. We got this sprunk leaking from this pipe. So far I don't see anyone down here. Oh, I heard electricity's out. But so far I don't see nothing. Just your average abandoned warehouse. This room kind of reminds me of that stop in transit right after you turn on power. This kind of reminds me of. There's some newspapers on the ground we can read. I don't have a sniper, so that's the best we can do. Okay. A local bum in bid for heavyweight title. Alley Scats big comeback. I guess it's cut off. Corrupt head of WGA jailed for ball tampering. Corrupt head, yeah, there you go. Interesting. Now this is the second floor. I didn't see anything move while I was in here, from what I could see, unless something moved when my back was turned. I also don't notice any shadowy figures. Nothing out of the ordinary is happening on either floors so far. Taking some shots at these windows, see if I can break them and if I can hear anything. I hear the ricochet of my bullets. But so far, no yells or screams. There's barrels. Let's knock these barrels over. Maybe my aggro ghost, like it's phasmophobia. I think this is the last floor. Yep. And I don't see nothing. Yeah, I think this myth is I'd say this myth is debunked. I don't think nothing happens in here.